I don't have anything to intro with. My brain is empty. My thoughts are full of no.
What?
You had to bail out of that sentence.
A brain. You just thought you'd just beeline straight from one of the words you can't say at the beginning of videos.
Oh.
This will show 'em.
You can get the dolphin sound effect, right?
Woof.
Just
as Andrew is
like,
yeah.
There you go. You can
I will never
substitute
use
that
the fucking dolphin sound. I have much worse things.
Yeah.
Just as Andrew is about to open the door, the handle turns and Professor Reed's head pokes in. Wow, it's just like how we were just talking about Jurassic Park before we started. Alan! He looks past Andrew. His eyes narrow when they settle on me.
He's got the killer instinct. Evening, Mr. Sween. Good evening, Professor.
We had a whole episode without you.
Hark.
Reed doesn't try to hide that he's standing between me and the exit.
Okay. He's not... why? What the fuck is the professor trying to be intimidating?
Hello? Good news. Every classroom has 2 exits. Sociology is the one class for which I never regret taking the back row. Reed lectures by mumbling what's written in the textbook onto the board. He doesn't take attendance, never addresses the students. Ask a question, and he'd make sure you regret it for the rest of class.
I really hate him.
Yep, he's the worst person.
Yeah.
Adjunct professor. Which is also known as 80% of professors, I think, now.
It's
college
rough.
sucks.
Yeah.
Almost all of professors nowadays are like part-timers that are barely keeping it together, and like they cannot, they're barely functioning and they're not getting paid.
I remember there was a part-time position that opened up in the music department, and it was for a PhD position. 200 applicants for a part-time PhD faculty position. It's that cutthroat. And that's why I didn't go into academia. I almost did. That would have sucked.
Yeah, anyone looking to become a college professor, look into the adjunct problem that exists right now, and you'll quickly change your mind.
Much like everything, it isn't shitified to the point where it seems like the only good job is being a programmer.
We do just ruin everything. Just every possible system or job. Most jobs you require an education for, and then when you just get there, you don't get to do the real job. You get to do the fake version of the job that has less rights.
It's been really weird
work more for less money.
It's been amazing growing up and watching like rug pull after rug pull after rug pull of life, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why did you do this to us? What did we do? Why did I make the mistake of being born in 1989? What sin did I commit?
Like nowadays, most professors, for those that don't know, are almost the equivalent of a DoorDash driver doing their job compared to what you think.
It's basically a professor as a service.
Yeah, it's so bad. He stares me down as if this is the first time he sees me since the day of the murder. Wouldn't be surprised if it is.
How can we help you, Professor? Professor? Quiet, Park. I'm trying to think.
This is stupid.
I agree.
A toddler would be able to see through Reed's little scare tactics.
Not sure about that.
My heart picks up pace nonetheless. Find any more corpses lying around?
Spencer, Jesus. Park.
Yeah, did the thingy again, was it?
I fucking hate that feature.
Yeah.
Nobody's allowed to use no wait except for me, because you're all stupid at it and I'm good at it.
Well, it's just always annoying when you're trying to read stuff out loud.
Yeah. It's really, really annoying.
Reed wets his lips before speaking.
Do you remember Mr. Nelson Fisher?
The speaker that went missing the day of the murder. What about him?
I was asked to arrange an introduction between the two of you. Terrible idea were you to ask me, but I'm not the one calling the shots.
His gaze drops for a split second as he adjusts the cuff of his sleeve.
I love Andrew's facial expression right now.
So fucking done.
It's the most relatable I've ever felt with Paul Atreides.
Yeah.
Don't be lippy with him. Yeah, funny. He's not affiliated with the Institute in any shape or form.
Really, I need to just watch Dune 1 and 2 so I can riff on the Paul Atreides thing.
It's okay.
I can come up with,
know.
I'll come up with fucked up things.
None of us would be able to help if you get on his bad side. That's all.
What is he, a hitman?
Need a special invitation, Park? It's weird to have him have lines when he's disapparated.
He's outside.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now?
What? Oh, my word.
Suddenly, I'm drowning.
This rules.
The speaker is us. There's 3 of us.
Well, there were.
Yeah. What the fuck? It's really eerie to have a copy of ourselves. Okay.
I don't like this. Is he a tulpa?
Is he a tulpa? Like an echo?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
I'm like, you do that, Mike. You know a lot of random shit, but you did not independently know tulpa.
No. I still watch that occasionally because it's so fucking effective.
No, Echo's insane.
Your reaction is hilarious.
Echo is an insane series.
Yeah.
Technically a series. It has a sequel, Arches.
Anyway.
Suddenly I'm drowning.
God, he's got a cocky smile, too. It's super unnerving. And he's red, too, so he's Republican.
Oh, no, it's Republican Spencer. In a world where you vote for Trump and nothing else is different.
Yeah, okay, I got to put on my politician voice, so... Spencer Swain, I presume,
Nailed
Buck.
it.
Of course you are. The resemblance is uncanny. You look just like that David kid. This is unbearable. How do people listen to Obama? Or not Ben Shapiro. Well, how the fuck do they do that? Josh Shapiro ever speak? Anyway, give it here.
Say for the sake of argument.
My hand is in his hand.
Pleasure's all mine. Now, Spencer. Can I call you Spencer? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Not much of a talker, are you? As I was saying...
It really is just a copy of Spencer just walked in with smile lines, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Just has the little eye wrinkles, so he's older.
I didn't want to give him the dad voice this time.
You already gave someone the dad voice this game, didn't you?
No, I mean I did, but I took it away because I wanted to do something
You rescinded
different.
the dad voice.
You don't get dad voice privileges, whoever you were. I wanted to take a couple of minutes out of your day to chat about David Johnson. I know. You just want to forget all about it. I'm right there with you. Believe me when I say it. The feds finally left me alone only last week. You're a politician. They never fucking leave you alone.
Yeah.
You wake up and you walk downstairs and like, oh, hi, Fisher. See you tomorrow.
Now, I get that we doppelgangers, whenever we make eye contact with another one, are immediately overcome with a bloodlust.
Mm-hmm. That fine with you? You good to talk?
Yes.
Great! Now, I don't know if you've been following the case, so let's both get up to speed, shall we? David Johnson gets his neck wrung out. Some hack journalist gets bribed by an unknown to misreport it on the news. The local chief deputy conducts an investigation in secret, and after that, the county gets involved. I'm with the county. I am the county. So things get a bit personal when they start pointing their fingers at me. So far, so good?
Yes.
Now, Spencer, this is where it gets a little ugly, so I need you to pay attention. Little birdie told me you've been doing some nosing around on your own. You, Kurt Abrams, and Andrew Park. You know those two, right? Sometimes boys your age get ideas about how things should work. I get it. Everyone wants to be the hero.
Oh, the background's getting way darker.
Mm-hmm. I'd know. But let me level with you. This isn't about you or about justice or whatever else reason you might think you might have. It's some kid who found himself at the wrong place at the wrong time, and some lowlife that happens to know how to hide real well. I've taken over the investigation over on the county side, see? And the last thing I need is a bunch of college students running around between my legs. Got it, Spencer? I hope I made myself clear. Mr. Freeman.
Mr. Freeman?
Every bone in my body, every piece of meat or skin or guts, they're all screaming.
He's
That's the killer. That's him.
Oh.
Spencer.
This is Spencer's mom. Spencer, wake up.
Hey.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Hey!
I'm haunting this blanket.
God. Where are we?
In his room, I guess.
Oh, is this Kurt's house? Maybe.
Yeah, it must be Kurt's place.
Yeah. Oh, is he sick? Because his nose is red. Maybe he got a cold at the Nudie House runtime time.
Maybe. I don't remember if he was always that color or not.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
How much sugar do you want?
3. When in doubt, just randomly guess the number 3. Don't need to follow the conversation. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we also have golden eyes. There's like there's so little to distinguish us from each other.
Yeah. 3. I got Coke in the fridge if you want that instead.
Soda. Got it.
Yes.
See, we were just asking about a white powder, so I did not default to soda. No thanks.
Yeah, as a writer, maybe I guess I would recommend saying a Coke, just to be a little less confusing, unless it's intentional. Yeah,
maybe, yeah. Because I was like, we were just thinking about a white powder, so...
Yeah,
I'm primed. I need the caffeine. I'm in way over my head. Nelson Fisher. He made it abundantly clear that he knows everything. Whoever he is, though, he's right. This isn't about me. God, it never was about me. I'm only part of it because Kurt asked me to be. I want out. I want Kurt out, too. But they just keep pulling me back in. The syrupy aroma of supermarket coffee outcompetes the stench of cigarette smoke that used to pervade the room. That seems impossible.
Oh, beautiful sentence, though. Oh, yeah. Everyone, take note of this. This is how you got to be writing 100% of the time. This is fucking wonderful.
Just only write like this. Exactly like this.
Okay. Now, you don't have to be this flowery all the time, but you need to be at this bar. Like, this is so good. Good job, whoever wrote this. Good job with this one.
Cockhole.
Yeah,
whoever
cockhole,
you are.
man. Whoever you are, you angel.
The mug's damp in my hand, and the thermostat's way up.
So good.
Kurt had presumably decided to boil off his flu. There you go.
Hey, you don't need to quite be so obvious, but so far so good. Ow!
You're hurting yourself at random now?
I punched the microphone. I'm getting animated. I'm excited by reading 2 lines in a row of really good writing. You haven't done
face cam in like 6 years.
Well,
I think.
You can hear my face.
That's what speaking is, yes. I have this superpower where I can hear people's faces with my ears.
Oh.
Still, I can't remember the last time anyone made me anything. Didn't you just move to college?
Yeah.
Guess this is his way of thanking me for bringing him my notes. Thank you. What? Mixed feelings on you being like, it's the first time anyone's made me anything in ages. And it's like, yeah, somebody who currently has the flu making something you're putting in your... Do not be in this room.
It's yeah.
As somebody who just recovered from the flu.
We peaked with like 2 sentences, and now we're kind of on weird ground again. But
it's not weird writing. There's just people who are like this. I know people who are like this. They just like ignore the fact that people are sick and just like hang out with them. I'm like, what are you doing? They're just gonna get you sick immediately. Or worse, people that just like come on road trips knowing they're sick. And knowing that you know they're sick, and they're just like, yeah, let's just go to the lake. I'm like, this isn't canceled? What do you mean you're sick right now? We're just all gonna get sick in the what do you no?
Or it's like they're fine for like getting to the destination, and then they feel sick when they get there, and like, oh yeah, I was sick this morning too, but then I felt fine, so we went on this trip, and you're like, oh,
now you're just already doomed.
Yeah.
And you have to get back in the car to get back.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I even do that? What do I even do with this? Bring it up in casual conversation? Hey Kurt, good news. I just confirmed that David really did get murdered. This old, important looking guy told me right before threatening he'd kill me if I kept helping you out. He didn't use his exact words, but I think he would, since I have a pretty good hunch that it was him that killed your friend. Fuck. I should warn Kurt that Fisher's coming for him at least.
Why did you just say all that out loud?
So, how come you get to have a whole ass kitchen? You live alone here? No roommates? Kurt places his own mug on the coffee table before settling down onto the couch. So, as a side note, I did a Let's Try of this game a year or like 2 years ago. When it was newer.
Yeah.
I definitely thought Kurt was the politician.
Oh. Do you think it might have been a rewrite, or do you think you read it like a dumbass?
No, I never made it this far. No, my theory, because I just made it as far as the convenience store.
There's a working theory.
Someone like you died. What does this mean? So it's just like a bigger link. 1, I thought the game was going to be a time loop, and 2, I thought Kurt was the missing politician because we spent time with Kurt at the time the politician was supposed to be showing up. And I'm like, it's just one of those like weird like tech billionaire, like hip weirdo 40-year-olds. So he's like, yeah, I got my furniture store shirt and I'm gonna checking out this bomb shelter instead of doing my responsibilities. He's like, he also does like a little bit visually resemble Haida from Gretzko, who is like, I wield an uncomfortable amount of power, but I'm trying to act like I'm down to earth. So I kind of
I have my bunker, so if my decisions make society go to shit, I'm okay.
Yeah, so I thought Kurt was like a quirky politician, pretty much up until he shows up at the nude run, and you're like, nope.
To this point, well, okay, there's two things I want to respond to in what you said. One is the time loop thing. I'm very glad we didn't do that, because time loop stories are not my bag. And then, what was the other one? Oh, just in general, I haven't tried to predict anything at all, because it seems fruitless for right now. Maybe when... I just am not confident in anything. That's not to say there aren't hints. I'm sure that there's plenty of stuff that I could be speculating about already.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in a let's just go along for the ride mood at the moment until things start to solidify.
I just like to grasp. It's like, what is things that up to? What could that mean?
And it's fun.
Which is why I wrote my own story like an asshole.
That's just called planning. But yeah. I mean, there are some stories which I would be like analyzing the whole time through. With this one, I'm just a little bit more content to go with the ride for now. And when I start feeling more confident,
let Lolo Rent play out at you.
Yeah, once I start feeling a lot more confident in my thoughts about storytelling or pretty much anything, then I'll start sharing them. But for right now, it's just a lot of fun. You never know what's going to happen from one scene to the next.
Kurt places his own mug on the coffee table before settling down onto the couch.
Yeah, it's just me.
It's pretty nice. Never thought you'd be the type into feng shui.
Don't look too much into it. It came furnished like this.
He says that, but there isn't a speck of dust on his monitor or this desk.
Fucking got him.
There are headphones stacked on top of the computer case. Their cable is bundled in a neat little loop.
My parents help out with paying for this place. He was like a tech bro.
Oh, that's cool of them.
Yeah, I only pay half the rent.
With what money?
You want to keep scanning?
Is it debt? Do you pay with debt? Oh my god. I keep forgetting when this is.
It's like 2000. This is Windows XP, yeah.
Yeah, Windows XP on a 4x3 monitor. Look at these big bulgy buttons everywhere.
Oh yeah, I like how I can read it.
Yeah.
That came out much more sarcastic because this image is blurry. I legitimately, anytime I get a new computer, the first thing I have to do is go into Windows and be like, make all of the UI elements 150% because this is fucking ridiculous how small everything is.
Yeah. I also immediately re-enabled the part where the start bar shows the text of the individual apps instead of just being a bunch of icons that either have a square or don't have a square around them. Like, no,
I hate the app style
I actually
look.
would like to, yeah. And like, no, actually, I would like to accurately know which apps are open. And also, if I have multiple windows open for something, I want to see them individually. I don't want to have like a fucking nested menu that's hiding on the bottom of the screen where I've just like forgotten I have 700 folders open.
And you know what? When I save a document, I don't want it to go onto fucking OneDrive, okay?
No.
I want it to go on the computer that I own, that is in front of me, that is next to my fucking feet, okay?
Once a day, OneDrive is like, would you like to turn me back on? And I'm like, no.
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 God.
No. I also don't want my phone photos backed up on the cloud either, so you can stop asking, phone.
Jesus
I don't want cloud in my
Christ.
life. Stop ripping things off. Doop doop. I take my notebook out of the flatbed scanner, flip a page, and put it back.
Beep.
What about you? You still tolerating the dorms? Wow, great scan. Lots of fucking detail on this one, Spencer.
There's no visible text on the page. It is a fun effect that they showed the loading in page.
It's beautiful. I really like that.
Like they're showing these scanning pages, but then actually that is not even the pretext of text on the page.
It's really funny, and if that's intentional, then you gotta chuckle out of me. Because I could buy it, but...
They aren't that bad. I have my very own shower and everything.
Really? How many times did the water go out?
Are you negging me? Just a couple of times so far.
You don't mind the noise?
It's not that bad most days.
I heard there was a bed bug infestation in one of the buildings. That didn't affect you at all.
Listen, not all of us can be Mr. Moneybags over here with his nice living room and warm showers.
Damn.
Also, who's pulling this fucking like, oh yeah, you live in the dorms, huh? Damn, it must be really... I'm so sorry to hear about how hard it is to be poor. Like,
yeah, where's this coming from, Kurt? Why are you being a dick? Okay. I'm just saying it's not that much more expensive. Like, if this is his way to try and get Spencer to move in with him, then I could see it being really, really terribly executed. Otherwise, he's just being a tool right now.
Look at me. Check out me and my bad bitch that I caught with my autism.
It's me. I'm the bad bitch, everyone. Anyway, your parents don't help you out at all. I guess I just implied you're autistic. My mistake. I got confused which one of us was neurodivergent or not for a second there.
No, I'm just like talking about Kurt
I
trying
know.
to pull Spencer, but with no social awareness. So he's just like, so you're stupid and poor, right? I have
and then
power.
I attempted to make a joke, and then I fucked it up.
My mom does,
Anyway. Just your mom?
My dad's dead. His name is
like
David.
Batman.
It's fine, by the way. He died when I was a kid.
Yeah, it sounds fine.
The coffee's still too hot. Turn the page, click the button, hit save. Turn the page, click the button, hit save.
Yeah, you
I feel
do.
like I've sat on this exact chair, stared at this exact monitor for weeks. How many notes did you take?
None. Sorry.
About what? Oh, right. Well, don't be. He was kind of a piece of shit. Met him yesterday. Ah, damn it. That one slipped out. My bad. Didn't mean to kill the mood.
It wasn't you.
Saw someone who reminded me of him the other day is all.
Ian. He didn't hurt you or anything, did he?
No, it's nothing like that. Kind of hate telling the story because whenever I tell people about him, they end up thinking he's God's gift to Earth, but the short of it is that he tried donating a kidney to a complete stranger and died as they were pulling it out.
Oh, that would be a really fucking frustrating way to lose a parent.
Yeah.
That would be something that I think he would be pretty resentful for. I totally give Spencer a pass on that.
Unnecessary, like, invasive, life-altering charity move.
Yeah, it's hard to square somebody doing something like that too, and not imagining that it's overwhelmingly likely that they're not being super selfish about it. That they're just like, I want to be a hero to this one random person without considering what it could do for other people that depend on them, like
and
Spencer.
their family.
Yeah.
All my grandparents died either before I was born or when I was too young to remember them, so my mom and I were left completely alone. He was always pulling shit like this. Serves him right.
Damn. How old were you?
I was 10.
Oh, that's brutal. God, that wasn't even that long ago for him, too, because he's like, what, 19 or something now?
Yeah, something like that.
Jesus.
There, all done. Aww.
Aww.
Who the fuck is she? Look how slow resolution the screen is.
Yeah, this is so nice. God, this game has so much personality.
Who the fuck is he, they?
Hat.
WinRAR.
Winamp. Oh, the old Microsoft Word.
Microsoft Explorer.
Logo.
The old image icons. PDFs. I feel like the really dark one is like a game icon, but I can't tell what.
Oh, yeah.
And the bottom left one looks like a shoe. I don't know what that is.
That's a donkey.
That's a donkey
icon.
I don't know.
I don't recognize what it is though.
Yeah.
It's probably a BitTorrent thing.
Wait.
MSN Messenger.
Scan for physics? Scans for physics.
What?
I think it says emule.version 0.49c. It's actually executed on the bottom of the screen. You can read the folders on the bottom of the screen, the start bar. Like they're more legible than anything else.
Oh, you might be able to AI upscale this too, which would be
it says
only ethical use of it.
I think it says emule v049c, and then the folder says scans for physics, which is what they're doing right now. Middle one says like view scan, VUE maybe. Version 8.5.41. Left one's just completely blurred out. I don't know what that is. I had to just like mash myself
I totally called it right away too, because emule is like a peer-to-peer file sharing thing. Yep.
Aha.
I clocked that instantly.
He's pirating. Huh. Who's this? Kurt straightens up to look at what I'm pointing at. Oh, we're zooming. Nuke Shelter, David Johnson.
Audio Surf. Oh my god. Red Alert 2.
Oh, it's Audio Surf?
It's Audio Surf.
I haven't thought about Audio Surf in 100 years.
Oh, that game was sick.
I was too lazy to learn how to play it, so I just played solo mode, which is where they're either colored or gray, and you just try to grab all the colored ones. And then I just try to find the most like dynamic, rangy, and like bassy songs to like that were like fun to play as like a roller coaster. A lot of Nine Inch Nails worked well for that game.
I tried to play it with Dream Theater and stuff like that. Surprisingly, did not work. You would think that like a song that goes through that much dynamic changes would be fine, but the algorithm couldn't handle stuff that was that level of like weird. There was a sweet spot where like anything like Nine Inch Nails would be great.
I always like to play Nine Inch Nails' Burn and Perfect Drug were really good for that.
I wonder how dubstep would work in it. I'm sure somebody's like played Skrillex on Audio Surf at some point. I'll look it up later. I bet it's
what kind of jokes or references are in here. Image 1 of
index.html. So they tried to download a website but fucked it up. Great.
Shortcut to SNES 9X, so it's like a SNES emulator.
Yeah. God, I loved that.
We're so distracted.
SNES 9X is how I played Donkey Kong Country and Chrono Trigger.
I'm just imagining like you look in the background, the fucking Trade Center's still there. Oh!
That's what my eyes were drawn to for a second, was looking over his right shoulder and being like, is that 2 towers? No, okay.
That's me and Isaac. Oh, that's you.
Oh. That's me and Isaac. It's from a road trip we took to Chicago right after graduating from high school. We went to check out their new Big Bean.
Is that when it was made?
The fuck's a Big Bean?
I actually went there for the first time last time I went to Chicago, which is MF for Midwest Fur Fest 2024. Paint Fox, the artist.
This fucker.
Yeah.
Cloudgate. Okay.
There was a really funny thing where Paint Fox, the artist of Arches, the sequel to Echo, he wanted cover for why he was in Chicago for his normie friends and family. So me and Cetus, the writer of Before You Depart, we all just like went around Chicago for a bit and had deep dish pizza and went to the Bean and the docks and stuff, and he just like took a bunch of pictures to be like, yep, that was my vacation. It's like do like spend 6 hours making up a whole fake vacation to cover for the fact that he was actually at Midwest Fur Fest the entire trip, and that's why he was in Chicago.
That's awesome.
Which was very funny.
You're a true friend.
He went there with a fursuit head he made himself, so he was invested enough in all this to be making his own fursuit head. And he also like did the art for an entire furry visual novel, all the sprites and all the CGs, but he's still trying to pretend he's not at the furry convention when he goes to Chicago. Very funny. I'm completely outing him right now. Well, not to them, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Unless you happen to know somebody who's quote unquote not a furry who spent December in Chicago and sent pictures of me to your other friends to say that they were at Chicago for no reason.
I think Brian was there at that time. He wasn't.
I think anyone who's watching who could possibly be on the other side of this lie would have already been spoiled when they saw me in the pictures. So stupid.
It was nice.
The Bean is so dirty. It's entirely
I have so many thoughts.
It's entirely like a big lump of like mirror shine metal, but it's outdoors, so not only is everyone touching it, but even dirtier than that, just at a larger range, you can see all the dirtiness of it just getting rained on, like rain and dust, like a car. It's like that's not great aesthetically, but it's also like it is a surreal shape. It's less bean shaped than expected because people just call it the Bean. It's actually not called that. I forgot what it's called.
No, it's called Cloud Gate.
Yeah. It's curved upwards so you can go inside, and once you're inside you realize it is pretty much disc shaped, not bean shaped. It's just the bend. You only view it from one side at a time, so it looks beany. It's way taller on the inside than expected because it creates this big like mirrors on all sides, optical illusion when you walk inside. In particular, I remember Cetus threw a stuffed animal up at the ceiling to hit it and then realized it did not hit. It's way higher than it looks. Anyway, that's my Bean story.
Yeah, it's pretty rude when people rub their fingers all over the Bean. You gotta wait for it to be wet and then it's okay, but yeah.
Someone could have that Bean could have done with some moistening.
Okay. It's fine.
Sorry, you're trying to talk about vaginas in the visual novels.
I know. I fucked up. You're supposed to know your audience.
It's a nice photo. Now I look like this.
This before and after playing Disco Elysium. What?
Huh? Oh, no,
He was my boyfriend at the time.
Right, I can see that. Good on you, you know. Finally, some good fucking news. He's gay as fuck. So you aren't together anymore?
Nah.
Fuck yes.
Hell yeah, Spencer. Get it. Get that Kurtussy. Actually, I have a good one for you. Want to hear my sob story now?
Sure.
Isaac cheated on me.
Oh.
Yeah. With my twin sister.
Oh.
Yeah. Thought you'd be into it. Thought you'd be into it. God
Isaac was just living out his current gender-bending fantasy.
I love this game, man. She got him to follow her into a room while we were all hammered out of our minds. There isn't much more to it, Isaac and I are cool now. It's nice. Though, I don't talk to my sister anymore. That's... alright.
I mean, that seems...
Yeah.
I don't know what else you do at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm...
Yeah, no, don't apologize. She's kind of a piece of shit.
If you couldn't tell from all the everything.
How about you? You with someone?
Every conversation I have these days is a fucking minefield. No.
Well, don't answer like that, dude.
It's been a while for me. Didn't have a partner since high school either. Yeah.
A partner? You had many of them?
2 or 3.
You whore.
You hussy.
2 or 3?
2. Why did I say that? why did I put up an ambiguous number of boyfriends like that's an unknown count? But a small number.
I was gonna like that didn't register to me, but I'm so glad that the writing called that out. That's really fucking funny.
He's being pointlessly vague about a small number that's weird to not be specific about.
That's great. Spencer. It's okay if you're a virgin. Oh, hell yeah. You got 3 years of college for that to get fixed. A little less cool, but it's fine.
I'm not a virgin, Kurt.
Really?
I had 2 partners in high school, 2 girls.
Lame. Huh.
Oh, come on. Just what kind of loser do you think I am?
A lying one. I know you're gay. Good on you. Oh, there's quotation marks. Okay. Good on you. Do you listen to yourself?
Is he saying that Isaac's hot?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Or bisexual, I guess.
How do you know I'm gay? That's New Face.
Because you just told me.
That's the Robotnik gambit from Sonic Adventure. Everyone remembers that scene.
How do you know it's a fake Chaos Emerald? Because you just told me.
Are you serious?
I fooled a child.
Just tell me.
You actually don't know?
Everyone knows but me, apparently.
I had my suspicions before, but... Ooh.
He looks like I just given him a winning lottery ticket.
Oh, I was expecting a boy. They're just, ooh, boy. I was holding my breath. During the run last week? I mean, besides how you went into shock when you saw my dick.
Oh, God.
Well, whenever we stopped, let's say it was hard to miss. If you stood far enough away.
Kill me now. Fucker bursts out laughing and immediately launches into a coughing fit. Good.
Ew.
I'm glad he's having fun. Jesus fucking Christ. I like reading this character.
Spencer's really fun to read.
This must be what Andrew was on about. Okay, yeah, sure, fine. I'll apologize to fucking Ian. God. Jose Ramos. We broke up on the 4th of July, 2003 at 7:45 p.m.
The specificity is really nice. That's
Before
a good
the
touch.
fireworks. Kurt had poured himself a glass of water.
Huh?
And Alex Sullivan, he broke up with me on August 2nd, 2004 at 10:11 a.m. They were my high school partners. Look how blushy he is. He's red.
It's good.
His face is very red. He's doing the eye face. He's pouty. Also, he really thinks about specific times a lot, which we already knew, but it's becoming reinforced as a thing he keeps doing.
Yeah, it's a decent enough characterization.
He remembers the exact time this stuff happened. Happy?
Who was the third young lady?
Oh, fuck off. Kurt chokes on his water. Why are you like this, Spencer? Would have been perfectly fine if you just told him outright. Weren't you ever unable to tell if you and someone else were a thing? I wasn't, but I guess I'm dead set on to keep digging my own grave. Kurt's giggling, choking, stops abruptly.
Love that verb.
Giggling, choking. Werewolfing.
I guess.
David? Sorry if that was out of line.
I couldn't tell if David was interested. Knew him for only a couple of weeks.
What was he like? Kurt sighs. The sound of a pack of cigarettes opening and closing comes out muffled from under his blanket.
He was alright. It was him that did all the research in the bomb shelter. To be honest, I just kind of sat next to him and watched. It was nice to see someone get so excited about something I was into, you know?
That's gotta be so... What a weird day he had. Just kind of like enthusiastically showing off a bomb shelter to the doppelganger of the person that got him into that bomb shelter, and then dealing with that guy not giving a fuck about any of the stuff that you're like trying to like sell. Like, whoa, crazy.
If anything, you would think Kurt would be even more fucked up about all of this than he is. I give him credit for kind of holding it together fairly well.
Having a weird time.
Yeah.
Right.
What was he like? I don't know. Smart, funny kind of guy. Knew when to keep his damn mouth shut.
Nothing like me then.
Nothing like you. Though, you and him do have one thing in common.
Can't stop staring at my dick. What is it?
I hope he says that. Neither of you would ever tell me shit.
Oh.